Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm MrMarvelTV. A lot of people are still trying to find their loadout that they really want to run. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 loadouts that you can be using right now in Call of Duty Warzone. Now remember, this is not a concrete list, so it's not set in stone. Make sure to continue to use what's comfortable for you and your playstyle. I'm going to give you these first 10 loadouts, which are the 5 meta SMGs and 5 meta assault rifles you can be using right now. And then I'm going to give you some loadouts that I just absolutely enjoy using no matter what. And if there's a weapon, a loadout, SMG, anything that you're really enjoying using right now, make sure to drop the loadout down in the comments for other people to use and check out. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more tips, tricks, and loadouts like these, as well as all Modern Warfare 2 content coming soon. I'm going to go ahead and start out with my honorable mentions that I just really enjoy using right now that aren't necessarily in this meta top 10. And first up is the Grav. You're going to go with the Agency Suppressor, Task Force Barrel, Axial Arms 3x Scope, Field Agent Grip, and a 50 round mag. Here's the screenshot for the Grav. Next, if you've been into any of my streams, you know I love the M13, regardless of what everyone says, if it's a pea shooter or whatever. The M13 absolutely beams. You're gonna go with the Monolithic Suppressor, Tempest Marksman Barrel. I like to go with the Corp Combat Hollow Sight with the blue dot reticle, but if you like the VLK, definitely an option. I like to go with the Ranger foregrip as well. It's a little different. A lot of people like to go with the Commando foregrip, but I like the Ranger foregrip. It gives it even more recoil control, even though you don't really need it, but I like to have it. And the 60 round mags, if you want to go with the 50 round mags, you can. I prefer the 60 round because it does shoot out bullets pretty quick. Here's the M13 screenshot for you. The next one I absolutely love using is the QBZ. This is actually bumped out of my top 5 this week, unfortunately, and you'll see why later. But you got to go with the Agency Suppressor, Task Force Barrel, Axial Arms 3x Scope, Field Agent Grip, and the 45 round drum mag, or the 60 if you're in quads. Here's the QBZ screenshot. I'm gonna give you 2 SMGs that I absolutely love using still, but are not quite in my top 5 anymore. I'm gonna go with the Vanguard Hipfire PPSH build. It's still very good. Don't get me wrong. If you disagree, that's totally okay. Let me know what you like using right now. Gonna go with the recoil booster, the 230mm barrel, the Carver foregrip, the Gorinko 71 round mag, lengthened ammo, fabric grip for more hipfire accuracy, slate reflector sight, or any sight, to be honest. You can use any sight you want on this. Removed stock, tight grip for the accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. So when you're hip firing, you keep hip firing, it's going to keep that recoil pattern easy to use. And then, of course, the quick perk for any SMG you're using for Vanguard right now. Here's a screenshot for that. Next, moving out of my top 5 is the Type 100. Again, still a very good gun to use. I just don't enjoy using it as much as these others that we're going to go over, but if you like the Type 100, totally get it. It's very, very good. Also, the Owen gun as well. The Owen gun's still very good. I can't stand that weapon. So, but again, it's very good. This is just my top 5. So, recoil booster, the rapid barrel, slate reflector sight, skeletal stock, hand stop underbarrel, short 36 round mag, lengthened ammo, fabric grip for that aim down sight, sprint to fire speed, and the hip fire accuracy, but mainly the hip fire accuracy. If you're using Serpentine, Gung Ho is definitely very viable here. You can also use Acrobatic as well. Vital hits pretty hard as well. So a lot of these are really good with the Type 100. I like to go with the Gung Ho just because if you're using Serpentine, you get that extra 20% damage drop off for your character. And then of course, quick because it's a Vanguard SMG. Now we're gonna go with the top 5 assault rifles that I think you should be using. These are in no particular order. All of them hit very hard and all of them are very interchangeable. First up, we've got the Cold War AK-47 with the GRU suppressor, Spetsnaz RPK barrel, Spetsnaz grip, Axial Arms 3x Scope, and the 45 round mags if you're in solo or duo. If you're in trios and quads, you can go with the 60 round, be perfectly fine. Here's the AK-47 screenshot for you. Next, we're still gonna stick with the XM4 in the top 5 here. We're gonna go with the Agency Suppressor, Task Force Barrel, Field Agent Grip, Axial Arms 3x Scope, and the 45 round mag. Again, if you're in solo and duos, 45 rounds. Trios, you can still stick with the 45 rounds, be a little bit more risky, but you can also go with the 60 round mag as well. Here's the XM4 screenshot. Next, we've still got the Cooper Carbine. I'm still very, very big fan of accurate weapons. The MX Silencer, the Cooper Custom Barrel, the Hand Stop Underbarrel, 60 round drums, lengthened ammo. Use the 2.5x scope or go with the 3 to 6x scope, whichever you prefer. The Cooper 45W stock, tight grip for accuracy and recoil during sustained fire, and fully loaded because I can't tell you how much this helps in late game if you're getting loadout. Here's your Cooper Carbine screenshot. Next, I've become a huge fan of this the past week. I know it's been around a while. I know it's hit hard for a long time, but the Vargo 52 I'm an absolutely love with. Use the Guru Suppressor, the Task Force Barrel, Spetsnaz Grip, Axial Arms 3x scope, and either the 45 round mag or the Spetsnaz 60 round mag. I prefer the 60 round, to be honest, with this weapon, but use the 45 round mag if you want a little bit more mobility. Here's your Vargo 52 screenshot. For these last two here, of course, we've got the STG, which is absolute meta right now. The next assault rifle I've got for you, I think, is either right behind it or even better than the STG right now, but you decide and let me know. MX silencer, 760 barrel, 3 to 6 times scope, the weighted or precision stock, whichever you prefer, the hand stop underbarrel for that recoil control and accuracy. I like the Gorinko 50 round mags. You can also go with the 60 if you need the bullets, but the 50 round mag does the trick for me. The lengthened ammo for the bullet velocity, polymer grip. There's 3 different ones I feel like you can use that are very effective with the STG. You can go Nerves of Steel, which gives you that accuracy and recoil while you're injured. So if you're shooting at somebody and they're shooting back and you're taking bullets, it'll increase the accuracy of your weapon. I thoroughly enjoy that because I'm constantly getting shot at. You can go with the Focus, which just increases the flinch resistance, or you can go with the Vital. It's gonna make it harder to control your recoil, but it does increase their torso damage. Here's the screenshot for the STG. Next is 100% my favorite assault rifle right now. Again, I love the Vargo 52, but the bar is kind of insane. I can't tell you how fast this kills, especially with the 300 health. I'm absolutely loving the bar right now. Now, it has been good for a long time, don't get me wrong, but with the 300 health, specifically on Rebirth Island, I'm in love. I'm in love with this weapon. Go with the MX silencer, the 30-inch XL barrel, the 3 to 6 times scope. You can also go with the 2.5 times scope if you want to. The Chariot WR stock increases your accuracy, flinch resistance, recoil control, and aiming stability. Hand stop underbarrel. With every AR right now, you're going to increase your recoil control and accuracy. Now, this is what makes or breaks the bar for me. You have to use the Clouser 40 round mag for the fire rate alone. Any other mag you put on this is going to slow down the fire rate tremendously, where it doesn't hit as hard for me. So you're going to increase your recoil control and accuracy, your movement speed, your aim down sight speed, and your fire rate. Now, it says you lose bullet velocity, range, bullet penetration, and damage. It doesn't feel like it at all. Trust me on this. Use the Clouser 40 round mags on the bar. You'll absolutely love it, I promise. Next, you want to go with a polymer grip. Go with a hard scope, which increases your accuracy and recoil and sustained ADS. This is for those long distance shots. And then, of course, fully loaded. Here's that screenshot. Next, for the top 5 SMGs, at number 5, I'm going to go with the H4 Blixen. Now, I would say this is an absolute, at least number 2 right now, but of course it's still bugged to where, like, if you're switching plates, you won't be able to shoot for about 2 to 3 seconds after you switch those plates with this weapon. It's a bug. Hopefully they fix it. Maybe they fixed it today when you're seeing this. Don't know, but hopefully they fix it soon, because once they fix it, it's at least a number 2 and might even be a number 1 for me. We're gonna go with the recoil booster, the 9-inch RMK barrel, slate reflector sight, the Bergstrom MB stock, which increases your hip fire accuracy, aim down sight speed, and your movement speed, so very important. The hand stop underbarrel, of course, for your recoil control and accuracy. The Gorinko 54 round mags. Anything that says Gorinko before it, that's what you want to be using right now, to be honest. The lengthened ammo for the bullet velocity. Polymer grip. You can use Fleet, Perfectionist, which increases your recoil control, or you can even use Nerves of Steel, completely up to you. I like to use Fleet for faster movement. And of course, the quick perk. Here's the screenshot for the Blixen. Now, the rest of these are in no particular order. I just want to make sure to have the H4 Blixen at least at the end of my top 5 for sure, because of that bug. But next we have the Well Gun. I absolutely love this weapon. This is actually my main SMG that I'm using right now. The recoil booster, the Gawain short barrel, slate reflector sight, removed stock, hand stop underbarrel, of course, for that recoil control and accuracy, the Gorinko 40 round mags, the lengthened ammo, polymer grip, the acrobatic perk, and the quick perk. Here's the screenshot for the Well Gun. Next up is one of my favorites, and I absolutely love using this weapon, is the OTS-9 from Cold War. Go with the Guru Suppressor, Task Force Barrel, Tiger Team Spotlight, Skeletal Stock, and the 40 round fast mag, or just the Spetsnaz 40 round mag, completely up to you. Here's the screenshot for this. Next is the Armageddon 43, which a lot of people like to call it the Armadillo. You got to go with a recoil booster. I like to go no optic on it, or you can even go with the slate reflector, completely up to you right here. I like the folding stock, hand stop underbarrel, the 42 round fast mag, lengthened ammo, polymer grip, the hard scope perk, and the quick perk. Here's the screenshot for that. Next up, we have the MP40. I absolutely love the MP40. Again, the H4 Blixen surpasses the MP40 in my book once they fix the bug on the H4 Blixen. But until then, the MP40 still reigns supreme for me. Go with the recoil booster, the short barrel, the Krausnik ISO 2M sight, the Krausnik folding stock, the Gorenko 45 round mag, the hand stop underbarrel, the lengthened ammo, the polymer grip, brace for initial firing recoil. So once you start firing the weapon, it'll have a little bit more recoil control for you. And then of course the quick perk. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video and we'll see you in the next one.